Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're talking about week 8 of the NFL season. So, yeah, let's just go into it. First game was that we're gonna go into is Vikings-Rams. Rams won 30-20. I have to say Byron Young, controversial call. I believe there was a safety. I thought that was like face mask and stuff like that, because he ripped his shoulder down. So yeah. Then we have the Packers Jaguars 30-27. I thought Darnell Savage did okay there. I have to say, great name, by the way, for the NFL. If you're playing football, great name, Darnell Savage. So, yeah. Cardinals, Dolphins, 28-27. Good job, Cardinals. 1-1. I really have to say it again. They cannot win without Tua. I believe Skylar Thompson was their QB for this game. So yeah. Jets, Patriots. Patriots won. Let's go. Drake May got injured, so that was bad. So I think Joe Milton should be the starter, because let's get him some playing time. He's like, instead of Jacoby Brissett, who will probably retire in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe. That's even stretching it a little bit. So yeah. Ravens, Browns. Ravens 24-29. Browns. Jameis Winston, motivational speaker. Have to say that first. He apparently likes Eminem too. He's listening to Eminem music too, so good for him. Eagles, Bengals. I have to say, breaking news, a little early for this, but Bengals traded for Khalil Herbert because Zach Moss is out for an injury. Did not see it coming. He was happy about it. The Bears weren't even using him. It just, yeah. 37-17 though. Bengals lost. So, yeah. Colts, Texans. Colts 20. Texans 23. It's just like, I'm pretty sure that Joe Flacco got a play in here a little bit. But, yeah, you get what you get, for a fit. But close game, too. But Anthony Richardson's completion percentage is dog water. Titans, Lions, 52. I hit my Chromebook. So, yeah. 52-14. Titans, I have to say, are literally just disgusting. I can't watch them. It's just, they have nothing on defense. Like, their defense, like, Devondre Sweat's good. Jeffrey Simmons is good. Harold Landry's sneaky. And Roger McCreary. That's, like, their entire team. Then you got Tony Pollard, whose hairline got clapped just from this season. Then you got Treylon Burks. He traded away DeAndre Hopkins for nothing. Calvin Ridley, but he hasn't been doing nothing. It's just, yeah, your Titans, I believe, is like Austin Hooper. He's Zumi Onkwonkwo. Sorry if I butchered that, but yeah, he's been doing okay. Saints, Chargers, 26. Saints, I'm going to say it every time if I see them lose. 8-26. Saints have ball and off. I thought at the beginning of the season, okay, playoff team, bam, easy. Winning division. But then you look at this division, there's the division isn't bad, Like, if Tampa Bay had Chris Godwin still, they would probably be better. Chris Godwin had a tear of the first season for the beginning. But, yeah, that was really it. So, Falcons, Buccaneers. Falcons, 31. Buccaneers, 26. Again, another close game. We'll take it. Bills, Seahawks, 31-10. I have to say this, though. Imagine DK Metcalf, one of the tallest, most physical receivers, if not the most physical receiver in the league, with Josh Allen. Like, bazooka of an arm for an amazing catch. He doesn't have the best catch in deep routes, but, it's DK Metcalf. He can catch at least one. So, yeah. But Seahawks lost, so Bears Commanders. This may be overturned. Commanders won by a Hail Mary pass, but there was holding on the play, and apparently they can look back in footage and change it. So if I would love to see that, or like redo the clock for like 2 seconds there was left, and then redo it and then see what will happen. I don't think it will that will happen, but yeah. Chiefs Raiders 27-20. Kermit the Frog, Patrick Mahomes, beat the Raiders. So yeah. Panthers Broncos 28-14. I have to say Bo Nix is not the worst. I think it was smart of them though, like pressuring in the draft to for the Vikings to get have to trade up to get JJ McCarthy. I thought that was really they made them sweat for sure. But yeah. And then there's only 2 more games. Cowboys 49ers. Cowboys, who's your daddy? It's the 49ers. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna make a new video coming out. Most underrated players so far in the NFL season. Like what we're gonna be players we're gonna be looking at every time we have a week go by. Javon Hargrave probably will be one of those players because he's a great D tackle. So yeah, Giants, Steelers, Patrick Queen, another great name. Xavier McKinney used to be on the Giants. I think that was dumb of them letting them go. But you have to look at the Giants defense, like Thibodeau, Ryan Burns, and Dexter Lawrence. Like that's a crazy rushing game. So yeah. But Steelers won 26-18. I will get you guys, by the way, your videos more on time. I'm sorry, I've been lazy for the past few weeks, so I'll try to be more consistent. But we'll go into maybe 1 or 2 games. Let's go into the Ravens v. Browns, and then we'll go into the Bears-Commanders one. Lamar Jackson, 23-38, 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jameis Winston, 3 touchdowns, 27-41, 334 yards. Derrick Henry, 11 carries, 73 yards and 1 touchdown. Nick Chubb, 16 carries, let's go. Nick Chubb's back, let's go. And 52 yards. Zay Flowers, leading receivers, 7 receptions, 115 yards. Cedric Tillman, 7 receptions, 99 yards, almost 100, and 2 touchdowns. We'll look at the player stats. Lamar got on the ground a little bit. That wasn't much, but I have to say, I'm sad that Isaiah Likely is actually getting used as we've never seen before. I think Mark Andrews should get the ball more, even though he had more touches, 1 more touch than Isaiah Likely, I see. Nelson Aguilar, underrated receiver. I have to say that first before we talk anything about him. But Mark Andrews got a touchdown, by the way, and Nelson did too. More and more I look at this team, it's just shocking because Deontay Johnson was just traded for, I think, for a 6th and something else, Deontay Johnson is 6th and for a 5th, something like that. I was like, a player you could probably maybe get max 2nd round pick. You're also giving a 6 just to get a pick higher. That just it doesn't make sense. Kyle Hamilton almost got an interception, but again, sack though. He got a sack. You gotta admit. But yeah, Eddie Jackson, former Bear. Roquan Smith, another former Bear. Roquan, I feel like he's just I got you. I'm gonna tackle you whenever I want. Just vibes. Trenton Simpson, like him a lot. Thought he was great. But yeah. Nenamadi Madubuike, 2 tackles. I think he was a great franchise tag at the beginning of the season. Dafe Owe, he's probably gonna be an underrated team thing. And there's Yannick Ngakoue signed with them. I did not know that, but 0.5, another former Bear. Where did David Ajabu go? Must be injured or something like that. Because he's on the team. I know he is. But Justin Tucker missed a field goal. That's the worst part. No, it's just the worst part. How did he make a field goal and score 6 points? Yeah. Because it says 1 out of 2. So a field goal is, I'm pretty sure it's 3 points, right? And then it says 15%, as it should be because it's 1, 2. That's okay. But yeah. That's for the Ravens. Let's go to the Browns. Nick Chubb. I wanted to see him have one more good year. Just let him have one good year and then have him go to some other team. David Njoku should be used more. Jerry Jeudy 5 for 79. I think he just get him somewhere where his draft where he's gonna go in free agency and then his stock's gonna be overwhelmingly high, and then I'll sign for the Panthers and something like that and just get a bunch of money. Who would be a perfect team for that? I feel like actually the Bills would that would be a good spot for him. I'd love to see Amari Cooper here in this game, but he was traded, so. Defense, I don't think there's much that happened. But Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah got a sack. Let's go. 2 sacks. Oh, another 3 sacks. So Darius Smith got home. The old man got home. Ogunbonio or Kronkwo got a sack as well. The more harder names. Let's get the hard names coming in for the sacks and stuff. So I can say them wrong. Myles Garrett did nothing. And neither did Dalvin Tomlinson. Neither did Denzel Ward. Just not good for their stars. Greg Newsome, That's it. Yeah, it's just Just And we may have time to go into one more game. Oof. The Texans? Was this the Texans bye week, by the way? I thought it's not. I just didn't see them. Anthony Richardson, 10 for 32, 175 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. CJ Stroud, 25 for 37, 285 yards, and 1 touchdown. Close game. Colts responded first, 10. Then Texans with 3 in the first quarter. Then Texans scored 14 with nothing. Then 3 and 3 in the third. And then just couldn't come out with the win. They just needed to score just 1 more touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, fantasy legend, and will always be. Feel like he may have the bad, Austin Eckler type of, drop off. But 20 carries, 105 yards, touchdown. Joe Mixon, 25 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown. 3 yards less and 5 more carries. Wow. Pretty close. Stephon Diggs, 5 receptions, 81 yards. I haven't heard much smack about Stephon Diggs flying the ball. So, Josh Downs, the speed demon, 4 receptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Michael Pittman, it's just they're not using him. Honestly, just trade him. They're not. Anthony Richardson ain't throwing him the ball. Mo Alley Cox, maybe an underrated player, but he didn't get the ball once, so that's the worst part. We have 2 sacks and then really nothing else. Deo Adebingbo. Just Google 54 Colts, and then it should pop up. And this one's easy. DeForest Buckner. Yeah, got a sack, got home. Let's go. He's been really good for so many years. You'd hear him more if he was on a Buccaneers team. So it's the pass rush on their team is good. Not much. Dalton Schultz was the second leading receptionist. for 52 yards, 0 touchdowns. Tank Dell got a touchdown though. For 4 receptions, 35 yards. John Mechie, I feel like, he's just someone who can actually develop really well. So, yeah, Will Anderson got a sack. I saw his Kim did sacks. Jake Hansen also got a sack. And I have to say, Jalen Petrie got an interception. You know that honestly, I feel like I get Jalen Petrie and like Kyle Hamilton like mixed up for like no reason besides they look very similar. Like not very similar. Like I'm gonna Google it and make sure. Jalen Petrie, and then you have Kyle Hamilton. Oh, I put Kuzma in accident. Hamel. They're not really. And not really. But yeah. See you guys. Week 9. And we'll maybe go into MLB free agency. So bye.